Hello! Welcome to the Zwift Run channel. My name is Clive Finnimore and we are running the MHG Lunchtime 5K at 8 kilometers per hour, not 13 like I just put it up to. Come on! Yes, sorry, late. Bookkeeper here today. Phone rang 5 minutes before the race was due, so it was a last minute panic. So just made it out in time. We're off. Quite a few in the run today. Everyone's made their New Year's resolutions. And we're off. Raking those miles in for January. Just trying to catch up on chat and things here. Hello everyone. It's Friday. Weekend time again. It's ready for those long runs. Good afternoon, Tina. How are you? Tina's with us today on the MHG Run. Tina is going to do a 40-minute progressive run today using the MHG event. Nice one, Tina. Hello, Heather. How are you today? Heather's in the run with us as well. Tina's in the run with us as well. Mark Wright is there. John Hunter's there. Just having a quick look up and down the lists. Our little group is starting to form now. Some people run off. I've got no sound today. I can't hear what's going on the stream because I've just gone to put my headphone in my ear and I left it out from last time, so it's flat. So I'm running. I'm hoping you can hear me. Hoping the music is playing. Yes, so today I work from home and the bookkeeper is here today, and the phone rang just before I was due to start the run, so I got a little bit tied up with all that. Just made it out in time. Have I forgotten anything? I haven't forgotten anything. Temperature today here in the Cornish Zwift garage is 8.1 degrees centigrade, 89% humidity. We are running the MHG lunch run. Tonight, I believe, both on the Zwift Run channel and running on Zwift, we will be doing the ZLDR recovery hour, which takes place at 5:30 PM UK time. Please feel free to join us in the run. I'll tell you what, it's strange not hearing myself come back because I can't remember what I said. Oh my god. Heart rate's looking good today. 108, where it should be normally for this run. Maybe slightly higher than usual. I think that was the pre-run stress and panic I had before the event started. Last night I was supposed to go out with the Run Club. I didn't. I really thought I was going to last night, but unfortunately I didn't, which Tina and Heather thought was highly amusing, because I'm no longer a member of the Hardcore Outdoor Club, as I've now missed 4 in a row. Believe it or not. Last week the weather was awful. This week I've just been too busy. Yesterday my wife was late home from work, so I had to feed the kids. So it was more convenient and easier to jump on the treadmill at 7 PM to join the Film My Run badge series through. It is more enjoyable on the treadmill anyway, isn't it? The weather here last night wasn't too bad last night. It would have been doable. There was no wind, it wasn't raining, and it wasn't too cold, so I should have gone out, but because of life, I chose the treadmill option. Heather is asking, what is the weather looking like for tomorrow? The weather is looking iffy. The weather's looking iffy tomorrow. It says heavy showers, maybe some sunny spells. So I don't think it's going to be very nice. However, last Saturday I went out and it rained the whole time. We've got to get out there. We've only got 2 weekends left now before taper time, before the arc of attrition. So I've got to make the most of them. Do a longish one tomorrow morning. Next Saturday a little bit shorter, and then we go into taper. Tina is asking me if my shoes come. Tina, my shoes still have not come. You've got yours before me. Mine were due to arrive last Friday. After multiple emails telling me they were delayed in transit, I complained. I wrote an email of complaint, and today I had a response saying they've looked into it. They do not know why the shoes were delayed. Do I want a replacement pair sending out, or do I run a refund? So I told them, no, I need the shoes for a 100 miler that I'm doing in a few weeks, so please send them ASAP. So hopefully the shoes will be here next week. It was the delivery company's fault, because they did receive them. They were dispatched, and then they informed me they were delayed in delivery, and that's as far as it got. Never changed all week. Yes, John Hunter. Good afternoon, John. Yes, it is. Life is a pain, when it gets in the way of running. Running should come first, everything else should wait. It's either that or win the lottery. Tina's reminding Heather that yes, Tina's gone for some nice bright pink shoes for her new running shoes. I actually selected some really bright blue ones for myself. I like bright running shoes. I don't like running in black running shoes because I feel like I've got shoes on. The ones I'm wearing at the moment are dark green. A little bit too dark for my liking. Light blue is a nice colour for a shoe. Heather says, nice one Tina, on your pink shoes. I'm sure you will keep them looking their best longer than I would. Well, actually I cleaned a couple of pairs of my shoes last week and they're looking pretty good now. Until tomorrow morning. Tina's not using them yet. She's obviously bought them maybe for the Yeovil half marathon coming up in March. Hopefully she will get out in them a couple times before then, just to make sure they're bedded in and are comfortable and the laces have had time to stretch and be readjusted, ready for that perfect fit. John says, you never know Clive, the lost pair may turn up and you'll get two spare sets. John, that was what I was half thinking as well. That's why I wrote an email of complaint before they arrived. Because I believe they are definitely dispatching a second pair. However, I don't know if they've been in contact with the delivery company and have located them, but it would be nice if two pairs turned up. Two new pairs of shoes, the arc of attrition at the end of the month would be fantastic. Tina, when I get a new pair of shoes, I get so excited. I usually wear them around the house for a couple of days. That way, you are moulding them to your feet and enjoying them at the same time. And you don't have to worry about them being dirty because you haven't been outside in them. John Hunter says, after last night's session, was that the Bag That Badge series, John? His new bright yellow shoes aren't so yellow. Last night's session, was that outside? Must have been outside. Unless you spilt your coffee on your shoes on the treadmill. So we have a nice little bunch of blues and reds here now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 in our little group. Tina's slowly doing a progressive, so she's slowly breaking away from the pack. Anyone fancies running with Tina? Stay on her heels. Tina is doing a progressive 40 minutes run. We will be running at this pace for about 40 minutes. No, John was outdoors last night. It was soggy, yes, so John wore his new yellow shoes outside. And now they're not so yellow. You see, John, if that was Tina, she would have had them washed and dried and hanging up in her shoe cupboard by now. For hints and tips on how to wash your shoes, please visit the Zwift Run channel shorties section and you'll see Tina in there washing her shoes. I've left my jumper on, feeling a bit warm now. So is anyone up to anything exciting on the weekend? Any park runners out there? I would normally try and go to park run tomorrow morning, but I've got to get some miles under my belt tomorrow morning, so outside on the coast path and a bit of road for me tomorrow morning. I think that's Tina's response to John. Oh yes, or response to me about John's shoes. Yes, if Tina had your shoes, John, they would be looking squeaky and clean and ready to go. these messages coming in for work. So inconsiderate. Good fingers on the treadmill, you can check the reply. February is asking why everyone's so fast. Are you with the Beacon group? We are running at 8 kilometers per hour. Tina is doing a progressive. Front runners are doing a fast 5k. And the ones behind are taking it easy. Good work to everyone. February is just in front of us. Oh yes, there. Is that the one? Yep, I can see you. You're 5 seconds ahead. Don't forget, if you don't already know, this run is being live streamed to the Zwift Run channel. On YouTube.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
There we go, that's the YouTube bit. John is pointing out to Tina. Sorry Tina, think my shoes will just look used. But now on. Oh, Heather was going to do park run tomorrow morning, but it looks like it's a bit icy. So the park run are going to make the decision tomorrow morning. I think Heather was up for doing 3 runs tomorrow if possible. Park run, then a trail run, then joining Film My Run tomorrow evening for the Paris Marathon training a long run session, which takes place at 6 PM UK time. If you fancy joining that, I'll see how I feel. It depends how many miles I do in the morning. I'll try and meet you guys tomorrow evening for the Paris Marathon training long run. It will also be live streamed to the Zwift Run channel from about 10 to 6. All are welcome. All are welcome. Doesn't matter if you're running Paris Marathon or not. Please join in on the Wednesday interval session or the Saturday long run session. Heather, no different to me, saying I'm going outside and then I don't. Heather says she's all talk. She's obviously planning on not doing 3 runs tomorrow now. I reckon she will do park run if it's on. If it's not, she may go out in the afternoon. I think she'll definitely join us tomorrow evening. As long as you do one of them, Heather, that's what matters. Oh, I see Jackie Ramos there as well, just behind me. Hello Jackie, how are you? Tina says she may walk, park run, walk the Paris Marathon training session tomorrow. That's all fine, like you say, you come along, you can go as far or as little as you like, you can run as hard or as soft as you like. The idea, it is supposed to be a gentle run, just to keep those legs ticking over and the mileage clocking up, so nothing too crazy. I think tomorrow it's an hour session, so it's an hour running at whatever pace you like. Or even if you just join us for 30 minutes or 15 minutes, it's all good. Everything's good. So today it looks like we're in Jarvis the Bear country. So about 3.1, 3.2 kilometers in, we should see that cheeky bear sliding up and down the tree, trying to grab the honey pot, so keep an eye out for that. I haven't took a photograph yet for Twitter or Instagram, so we better get ready to take one now, even though we're in the dark. Just in case I forget. There's Mark Wright just in front of me. Jackie Ramot's just behind, then we've got Heather. Then we've got Febby, John Hunter, and Max G. Good to see so many today in the run. I think there were 30 runners signed up. Not sure how many actually made it to the treadmill in time. I almost didn't. And that's what it is, isn't it, Heather? Heather's signed up for a 10k event tomorrow, which is actually 11.2. The arc of attrition's like that, Heather. They advertise it as a 100 miler. It's actually about 108 or 106 miles. So you're looking at your watch thinking, oh look, 162 kilometers, I must be almost there. And you've still got another 45 minutes to an hour to drag yourself up and down the hills. I was going to say run, but by that time there ain't much running going on. I run across the field at the end. You drag yourself up this hill just before the finish line, and then you go through a hedge into a field, and then you go through a hedge into another field, and that's where the finish line is, and that's where everyone is. That's where Stephen's usually hiding. So you have to make a good effort to run across the last field, even though you've just possibly been dragging yourself for the last few miles. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks good for the finish picture. Same as when you're out on the trails, on the hills, and you see the photographer sat on his little chair waiting for people to come past. You know, you make sure you're running when you see him, give him a smile, thumbs up, get round the corner, and then have a rest. The worst one is when you hear the drone chasing you up steps or up a hill. You can hear the and you think, oh no, I've got to keep running. This could be the event video for next year. I've got to make it look good. Yeah, Heather's saying it's a bit like bag the badge, or even if you're running a half marathon or a marathon distance on Zwift, make sure you keep running until the badge or the unlock achievement pops up on your screen. Because if you finish bang on the distance and you've been running 5 hours for a marathon and you stop, save, you won't unlock the achievement. Keep going until you see the badge flash up. Good advice there, Heather. John says he thinks he would be crawling with no incentive to do any running at the finish line on a 100 miler. Ellen says, me too, John. The worst thing was, last year, I actually ran quite quick across the last two fields. It felt like I did anyway. Whether it was or not, I don't know, but it felt like I was running quite quick. I got to the finish line. Stephen wasn't there, he was on location somewhere else. My wife and Jeff Partridge were in the bar section, inside. They didn't see me come into the finish line. They were watching the tracker, and like these GPS trackers are, they're always behind. They thought I was still 10 minutes away, so they were inside. I ran across the line, no one to be seen. No one to be seen. Typical. A big effort at the end, and no one was there. We are approaching 3 kilometres for the Beacon group. Well done to everyone in the run. 15 minutes left to go for us. Running at 8 kilometres per hour. Yeah, Ella says, hilarious, poor you. At least when I finished Ben Nevis' header, Lucy, my wife, was actually stood there. She saw me coming in. It's not the first time she's missed me at the finish line on the arc last year. A few of my first ultras, she turned up late. She was watching the tracker. Tina Beard is passing Jarvis there. So what are we on? We are on 3.1. Tina's on. What's Tina? Tina's on 3.5. So it's around 3.4, 3.5. Jarvis the bear sliding up and down the tree. Somebody there is sliding along the road. Something's happened to the treadmill. Look at that, an ice skater. And now he's a leapfrogger. And now he's just warming up while sliding along the road. There's some strange bugs in this, what do you call it, game, app, program, intensive fitness training. John says it serves me right for my vanity. No, John, you just want that good photograph at the end, don't you? I even got the fella that I was crawling with to run across the last field. But I think his family was there, so it paid off for him. Just under 12 minutes to go here. Then it'll be back to work for me. Back to the desk and the computer screen. Here, Tina, check this out. I accidentally wore my glasses out here today, but this is what I have to do. Oh, look at that, look. I can actually see the screens in front of me. And the phone, the small phone down there. So that's my work glasses that I need now. The last 12 months my eyesight has deteriorated. That's why I had to upgrade my watch just before Christmas, because I could no longer see Phoenix Pro screen, Garmin Phoenix Pro screen, Phoenix. Now I've got an Enduro 2 which has got a bigger screen. Oh, we've just lost companion app, just gone down. Oh, there's Jarvis. Good job I got my glasses on or I missed him. Climbing back up the honeypot. Back into companion app. Poor Jarvis. Tries so hard to climb that tree. So where's Jarvis? He's at, must be about 3.4. Good work everyone, 3.5 kilometres done. Cheers John. John says in all seriousness, Clive, utmost respect, not sure I have 100 miles in me. You could do it, buddy. Bit of training, nice and steady. It is hard. If you are thinking of doing it, don't do something like the Arc of Attrition. The Centurion ones, what Stephen's doing this year, they're a bit more enjoyable, but then it goes the other way, because the nice thing with the Arc of Attrition, even though it's hilly, there is changes in pace. So you are running, and then you also you hit the hill and you walk up the hill and you have a drink, something to eat, you get to the top and off you go again. Where I did one of the Centurion ones a couple of years ago, I think it was the Autumn 100, and it's quite flat. Legs, it's 4 legs, out and back, 12.5 miles out and back, so 25 miles each leg. There's 4 legs, so the first 2 are very flat. So it makes you run a bit quicker than you want to, really. And then the third one is quite a hilly one. And then the fourth one is a little bit of a challenge as well. But I think it's the third one is the worst one. And 10 miles before the end, I literally could not run anymore. My brain was saying run. My legs wouldn't engage. It was really weird. I ran to the last checkpoint, went in, had a sausage roll and a drink, come out and I couldn't run. Really weird. So it wasn't about hills, it was about just keep going. John's just pointing out, you would have thought by now Jarvis would have worked out how to climb that tree as he's been at it. So, well, either climbed the tree or given up. You'd have thought he'd be sat down the bottom by now, wouldn't you? Looking up at it thinking, bad up with that. Bad enough of that. I'll wait here for it to fall on me. Well, I'll follow those runners and grab the sandwiches. We are approaching 4 kilometres for the Beacon group. 3.93 on the clock. 8 minutes left to run. Something just dinged. Oh, here we go. Another work message. That's right, he's just acknowledging my last one. So I haven't got to think too hard. Around the bend we go, in the shadows still. Got some house viewings today, or not today, tomorrow and Sunday on the mother-in-law's house, which is good news for our We Want to Move House programme or adventure. Hopefully this weekend, fingers crossed, someone will put an offer in on the second house, because at the moment we've sold our first house and we'll be living in a tent in a minute because we'll have to move out with nowhere to go. We have got a plan in place now. If it comes to that, mother-in-law is going to move out of her house into a 1-bedroom rental, so we can move our family of 5 and animals and all the rest of it next door until the sale is complete. But what we're scared of is losing our house that we're happy in and not being able to sell the second one, therefore not being able to move to where we want to go. It's all a bit stressful in the Finnimore household at the moment, and this is where running, especially with you guys, and even outside, takes your mind off things like that. The time you're running, it takes your mind away from all the stresses of life, all the issues and the hassle, and you can smile briefly. When the running stops, like John says, real life gets in the way. February's off. Well done. I'm at 5 kilometres. I'm off at 5 kilometres. Tina is running for 40 minutes. Please feel free to join us tonight for the ZLDR recovery hour at 5:30 PM UK time. Tomorrow evening at 6 PM, Paris Marathon training long run session. All welcome. Heather's going to keep going to 8 kilometres at a slow, steady pace. Good work, Heather. Good work. That's 80% of your long, slow runs. Topping up the week. You've done your fast interval session on Wednesday for the Paris Marathon training. So get those miles in. Keep those long runs, well, not so much long, but those steady runs ticking over. Keep those that mileage ticking up. Good work, everyone. We have 500 metres left to run here today in the MHG Run. I'm going to try and take another photograph of the gang here. Put it onto map on the companion app, slide across to the camera icon. Smile, say cheese. Cheese! And there it is. If you're watching along and you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Click that notification bell to be notified when we go live or when we're planning to go live so you don't miss anything. We really do appreciate it here on the channel. Who's back? Stephen Cousins will be back later on with Film My Run. He'll be live streaming on the Zwift Run channel and running during the ZLDR recovery hour at 5:30 PM UK time. Heather says she really enjoyed the Paris Marathon Wednesday session. She's getting that in now. It is good, Heather. That was a perfect example of running in your uncomfortable zone, and that's what you need to do at least once or twice a week, as well as these nice steady long runs. Get that heart rate up, get those legs ticking over quicker, those tendons and ligaments getting looser to allow your legs to turn over quicker. Good morning, Zero to Hero. How the devil are you, buddy? Stroke afternoon. Good to see you drop in. We're almost done here. About 1 minute 45 seconds left to go. Just over 200 metres. We will be back on the Zwift Run channel tonight, Zero to Hero. 5:30 PM UK time. I'll just say goodbye to the MHG gang. Thank you all for joining today. Good to see you all as always. Hope you all have a good weekend. Whatever you get up to. stay safe and take care. Until next time, cheers, bye bye. That's that bit done. Bye to the runners. Well done everyone in the run today. Good work by all. Thank you for joining me on the Zwift Run channel today. Thank you to Heather, Tina, John Hunter, Zero to Hero. Good to see you in the live chat. Maybe see you again later on in the run or on the Zwift Run channel. If not, have a good weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday lunchtime and Monday evening for the Zwift community run. There we are, we're done. We are done. That's Friday MHG Run in the bag. End run. There we go, there's our route. Right then. Well done everyone. Sky the parrot. Watch this space. We'll see you later on. So bye bye. See you all later. Have a good weekend. Cheers. Bye bye.